Hello, everybody. All right, so today in yoga, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to use some little baby dumbbells, yoga with weights. I've got my little 5-pounders, but if you want to use 3-pounders, 2-pounders, 1-pounders, you can use little bottles of water, cans of soda, whatever. But you want something light. Otherwise, your shoulders are going to be crying later. All right, so first things first, just pick up your weights. Just pick up your weights. Separate your feet about between shoulder and hip distance apart, and just start turning side to side. Let the weights help you twist naturally. Just keep your feet nice and still. Back and forth, back and forth. Now the weights will come a little further away from your body as you go back and forth. Let that happen. And then start slowing it down, slow down, slow down. And come just to regular, good old-fashioned standing. Keep holding the weights. Just use that weight. Drop your chin to your chest and roll your right ear to your right shoulder. And stretch the left side of your neck. We're just going to stay here for a few seconds. Just breathe. Inhale, exhale, roll the chin to the chest and bring the left ear to the left shoulder. And these weights are helping to keep your shoulders back and down. So you're not hiking up your shoulders. Got a little assistance here. Let's do that one more round. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder. And breathe. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, head back to neutral. All right, take your weights and put them towards the front of your mat on either side. Okay, so from that, come down to all fours. So a couple cat cows, so feet are relaxed, so top of the feet are on the mat. Drop the belly, lift the heart, look up, pull the shoulders back and down. Cow pose, we push into the ground. Round our spine, opposite direction. Look at our knees. Tall, free cat pose. Inhale again into our cow. And exhale into our tall, free cat. Let's do that one more time. Let's really warm up that spine. Inhale to cow. Really look up, make sure the shoulders are back and down. Don't hunch here. Exhale to tall, freighted cat. Back to neutral spine. So let's pick up the left weight with the left hand and set it down. Then turn it so the long edge of the barbell is lined up with the short edge of the mat. So the right foot's going to come back and up. Then you're just going to lift the left hand up and hold for a second. And bring that weight down, bring that knee down. All right, bring that weight over again. The dumbbell is parallel to the short edge of the mat. All right, release the hand from the left hand, just move the hand out of the way to the side. Send the left leg back and up and lift up that right leg and hold. A little posterior shoulder work. Bring that weight down, take the hand outside. That weight, knee down, pick up the left weight again, turn the weight, so now it's lined up with the long edge of the mat, and then bring it up to the side like you're opening a barn door. And hold, and bring the arm down, bring the arm through, don't let the shoulder come down, and match someone's pulling the arm away from you. Let's do that one more time, bring it up. Through and place it down. All right, hand down next to the dumbbell. Other dumbbell. Again, turn it. Bring that right arm up. Hold. Bring it through. Bring it up and hold. And bring it through. Set that weight down. All right, move the weights a little bit out of the way. Just off the mat. Plant your hands, step back to your plank. Hike up into your down dog, and let's just hold our down dog for a few breaths. Don't hold your breath, hold the down dog. Push the mat away from you, spread the fingers wide, press the chest towards the toes, try to get those legs nice and straight, try to drive the heels down. Let's do 3 more breaths here. One more breath. So inhale, come up on your tippy toes, and then exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Okay, pick up your weights. If you bend your knees, do so. Pick up your weights, nice straight legs, and just hang here. Let the weights help you stretch your hamstrings. Loosen up your back. And soft the knees, slowly stand on up. Mountain pose. Just hang on to the weights. So we're going to add a little flat back action. It's going to warm up our, not warm up, but work our rhomboids as we do our sun salutation A. All right, so first things first. Inhale, arms overhead. You got the weights, hold the weights. So when you're at the top, palms face one another. Exhale, swan dive forward and come all the way down into your forward fold. The weights are hanging from your hands. Come up to flat back and then take your arms up to a T for just a second or so. Look at the floor. Hold that T. And then as the arms come back down, forward fold again. Soften knees, place the weights just on the outside of the mat. Plant the hands, step back to plank. Bend the elbows 90 degrees, come halfway down, pull the heart through, come to the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, pike the hips up, come onto your toes, push back, downward facing dog. So again, we're here for about 5 breaths. It's an active pose. Push the floor away from you. Drive your chest towards your toes. Keep breathing. All right, come up on the tippy toes. Look forward past your hands. Tippy toe your feet to your hands. Pick up your weights. Straighten your legs. Forward fold. Flatten out the back. Come up if you need to. Arms out to a T and hold. Hands back down, around the spine, forward fold again. Soft knees, stand on up, bring the weights up overhead. Let's hold that for a second. And then just bring the arms down to the sides, mountain pose. Standing here in mountain pose. All right, inhale, arms overhead again. Exhale, swan dive forward. Forward fold. Come to flat back and tee the arms. Work on our rhomboids. Hands down, relax the back, forward fold again. Soft knees, set your weights down. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Let's open up our hips this time. So, left leg to the sky. Bend it, point that knee to the sky, and then look under the opposite armpit and see your foot. Re-square the hips, straighten the leg, foot comes down, other side, leg up, bend it, point the knee to the sky as best as you can, look under the opposite armpit. Can you see your foot? It's not opening up very good today. When you square the hips, straighten leg, foot comes down. All right, tippy toes, look past your hands, walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold, grab your weights and hang. Flatten the back. Keep looking at the floor. Tee the arms. Working the rhomboids. Hands come down, forward fold again. Soft knees. Come up to standing. Bring arms overhead. This time look overhead. Just bring the hands down to the sides. Mountain pose. All right. One more of those. So standing tall. Inhale overhead with the weights. Exhale, swan dive forward with arms at a T. Down to forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Tee the arms again. Weights come down, forward fold, soft knees. Put the weights to the side. Plant the hands, step back to plank. Down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale to down dog. Let's do a fun stretch here. So separate the feet about shoulder distance apart. Take the right hand and then reach back towards the left shin and try to grab the left calf or shin and twist. So twist it to the left. Release from that. Other side. Back to your regular down dog. Bring the feet a little closer together, hip distance apart. All right, press the chest towards the toes. Soften the knees, come up on the tippy toes. Look to the hands and walk the feet to the hands. Forward fold, so of course we pick up our weights and hang. Flat back, keep looking at the ground. To the arms, come around boys. Forward fold again. Soft knees. Stand on up. Bring the weights up overhead. Look at your weights. And just bring the arms down to your sides. Okay, now the fun part. Turn sideways so you're facing the long edge of your mat. You center on your mat with your feet apart, toes turned out slightly. All right, so keep your weights in your hands. We're going to pivot to side A, which will be to my right, which will be to your left, and bring the weights to our sides. So we're just going to pivot, weights at our sides. So now the one foot is facing forward and back foot. It's kind of like a 45-degree angle. All right. So bend the front knee, bring the weights overhead, warrior one. Now take the weights back down to your waist. Let's do 10 nice slow bicep curls. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weights back overhead, warrior one. Now open hips to the side. Here's the fun part. Palms down, warrior two. This really works the shoulders. I won't stay here that long. Okay. Come back to warrior one. Straighten the front leg. Hands come down to your waist. Pivot around to the other side. All right. Bend that new front knee. Weights overhead, warrior one. Staying here for a little bit. Hands down. 10 bicep curls on this side. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pressing back up overhead. Open the hips, tee the arms. Warrior two. Okay, I'm not going to stay here that long, but long enough. Hey, pivot the hips forward again. Weights overhead, warrior one. Straighten that leg, hands down to your hip area, just hanging. Pivot around back to side A, the first side. Bend the front knee, weights overhead, warrior one again. Okay, let's do some more bicep curls. Arms down, 10 more bicep curls. Go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pressing overhead. Back to warrior 1. Open to warrior 2. Now flip that front palm. And then back weight or backhand and back leg. And lean back over. Reverse warrior. You should really feel this now. The weight should pull you back more. Reverse warrior. All right, back to warrior 2. Back to warrior 1. Hands come down. Straighten leg, pivot around. Back to warrior 1. On this side, just gonna hang out for a second. Bring the weights down. 10 more bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the weights back over to warrior 1. So yoga works most of your muscles, but yoga doesn't really work your biceps or your lats. So we're going to correct that with these weights. All right. Open to warrior 2. Flip the front hand. Reverse warrior. Oh, it was good. All right. Back to warrior 2. Back to warrior 1. Hands down, pivot back around to that first side. All right. I'll let you figure out what we're doing. Warrior 1. Arms down. 10 more bicep curls. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms overhead, warrior 1. Open to warrior 2. Flip the front hand, add the reverse. Back to warrior 2. Then take the front elbow to the front knee, outer arm overhead. Then bring the arm forward towards the wall. So we're going to work our lat here. So just lift that arm back up and back down 10 times. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Float back up, warrior 2. Add your reverse. Back to warrior 2. Back to warrior 1. Hands down, straighten your front leg. Flip it around. Drop down, warrior 1. Let's add those bicep curls. Arms down. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push them overhead. Warrior 1. Open. Warrior 2. Flip the front hand. Reverse warrior. Oh. Back to warrior 2. Front elbow, front knee, outer arm overhead. Then reach toward the wall. And bring it up for 1. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Float back to warrior 2. Add your reverse. Back to warrior 2. Back to warrior 1. Straighten your front leg. Arms come down. Pivot around again to the first side. Now lift the back heel Bring the other leg, foot parallel to the front foot, then bend the leg, arms overhead, crescent warrior. And hold. We're kind of done. We're done with our bicep curls. Hold the crescent. Arms come down. Stand up. Turn around. Pivot around again. Back heel comes up. Foot goes parallel. Bend the front knee. Arms overhead. Crescent on this side. All right. Couple more seconds. Straighten the front leg. Hands come down. Pivot to face the front. So get your feet nice and wide here. Inhale your arms up to a T. Bend over the flat back. Bring the weights down and just hang. So we're getting our hamstring stretch here. Just hanging up. Oh, hands touch down. Oh, there you go. That's good. Soft knees, stand on up. Pivot around back to side A. Keeping our legs straight, more hamstring work. We're just going to bend out that straight front leg, holding onto the weights, having the weights assist us to stretch that hamstring. Stand here for about 20 seconds. Keep hanging, keep breathing, keep getting deeper. Right, soften the front knee, come on up. Pivot around to the other side. Again, both legs straight and strong. Back foot's turned out slightly. Bend over that straight front leg. Ooh, this is my tight side. Not going as deep, but the weights are helping. Again, here for about 20 seconds. About 10 more seconds here. Just breathe. All right, soften the front knee. Come back up. Come back to facing forward. Okay. Walk the feet together. Let's see if we can do tree holding our weights. So take the weights up to your shoulders. Bring them together right at the front of this. All right. Standing tall, turn the right foot out from the hip. Lift that heel and then bring that foot to the calf area or to the thigh area. Either or. If you fall out, don't worry. It's a little tough, this thing. There we go. Let's try one more time. All right. Just step that foot down, other foot. So turn the leg out from the hip socket. Lift the heel. Bring it to touch the calf. Or the thigh. That's my better side, I think. Oh. Bring the foot down. Bring the weights down to your side again. All right. Feet together. Sit your booty down into your chair. Bring the weights to your shoulders. Press them overhead and hold. Look up those weights. Here for a good 30 seconds. Only 10 seconds. Get a little lower. Pull the weights behind you. Try to open up those armpits. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand on up. Weights come down. Okie dokie. Now the tricky one. All right. Turn to face your first side. We're going to go into airplane. So you're going to bend over, arms come to a T. The left leg is going to go back and out. So if you stumble, don't worry. If you're going to hold for a second, don't worry. The chest up. Start bending at the waist. Arms out to a T, and take the left leg up. Airplane. Holding the weights. Man, this is tough. One more. There we go. Stand on up, weights come down. Turn around to face the other side. So this time, the other leg is going to go up. Oh, no, we don't really need to turn around, I guess. All right. Right leg up. All right. Start bending from the waist. Keep your head in line with your spine. Tee the arms. Right leg up. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. And up. Fell out of that one. All right, everyone come back down. All right, still got to work on that hip. All right. Come back to facing the long edge of your mat. All right. Feet together again. We're going to do tree again, but this time arms overhead. So take the weights overhead. Take the right leg, open it from the hip. Lift the heel, and bring the foot to the calf or the thigh area, and hold. This is not my pose today. Jeezy peasy. There we go. All right. Foot down, weights down. All right, do a little better on that side. Good. Arms overhead again. Turn the left leg out. Lift the heel. Your foot to the calf. Or the thigh area and hold. Whoa. And hold. That's better. All right, foot down, arms down. All right, walk to the top of your mat, facing the short edge, the original top of your mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. In up to flat back. Tee the arms. Come on down again. Put your weights down. Step back to plank. And then come all the way down to the ground. Nice and slow. We'll do a little cobra. So seam the legs together. Relax the feet. Walk your hands a little farther away than your shoulders than usual. So your elbows are nice and close in by your sides. Now, pull on the mat. Pull your chest and head forward. Then push on the mat. Lift your body up. So you don't want any hunchy, with the shoulders back and down, head lifted, like your turtle coming out of the shell. Stretch up. Now, if you can't get your arms straight here, don't worry. That comes over time. Hang out here. And come all the way down. Walk your hands back toward your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Do a push-up, plank, and right into down dog. You can spend about 5 breaths in our down dog again. Just breathe here. Now bring your knees down to a hover, and your knees come down, and walk your knees slightly forward and grab your weights again. Pull them next to you. All right, so you're on your knees, got your weights. We're going to do a baby assisted camel. So feet can be flat behind you or tucked, your choice, whatever more comfortable for you. All right, I got my feet tucked. So lift the heart, lean back, and just let the weights slide behind you a little bit. Press your hips forward. It's not a big range of motion behind you, but you're pushing the weights behind you as you push hips forward. Stretching the front side of our bodies. It should feel good. You should feel this in your hips. You should feel this in your quads too if you're doing it right. The more you push those hips forward, the more you bring those weights back, the bigger the stretch you're going to get. Oh, I can feel that. And come back to neutral spine. Okay. Let's do our side bending thing on our knees. So one weight down. Actually, walk your hips a little further apart than your knees. One arm up, kick the hips to the one side and lean to the other with the weight. A little further than you can standing here on your knees. Up, over, other side. Up and the weight comes down. All right, let's do a little more shoulder torture. Staying on your knees, you're just going to bring your weights up to the side, to the front, and down, to the front, up to the side, and down. We're going to do that 10 times. All right, so chest lifted. All right, 3, 2, 1. Up, out, down, back, down. Do that backwards. Up, in, down. 4. This is number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. One more bit of shoulder stuff. Staying on your knees. You're going to take your arms up to a T. And we're just going to flutter pulse our arms 20 times. All right. So arms up. Start pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weights down. All right. Turn around on your knees, facing the shoulders of the mat. Place the weights down outside the center portion of the mat and just come to a seated position, facing the short edge, front edge of your mat. All right. Arms out in front. Roll back onto your backs nice and slowly. Walk your feet in. So heels are close to your butt. Find your weights. Pick up your weights. Take them out to the sides. Palms facing up, arms out to a T. So we're going to press our hips up and bring our weights together overhead like this. Then come down, hover everything. Don't let the butt touch down. Don't let the weights touch down. And come back up again. We're going to do that. Let's do 20 of those, okay? So 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze down to a hover. 2, hover. 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a bridge. 9. The chest fly. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. All right. Bring the weights down to your side, so your elbows are bent, so you're holding the weights like you're going to do a chest press. Send your legs out in front of you. We're going to do assisted yoga rolling up sit-ups with the weights. So press the weights overhead, palms face forward. You're going to bring the weights back about 45 degrees, then roll up, bring the head and shoulders off the ground, and come up with the weights. Bring the weights to touch the toes if you can, as far as you can, then roll back down. Weights come overhead, back to 45 degrees behind you, and up again, and back again, up again, and back again. Look, that's 3. We're doing 10. Up for 4, and back. Up for 5, and back. Up for 6, and back. Up for 8, and back, 9, and back, and 10. Come all the way back. Take your weights down, put your weights at your side. All right. Let's stretch our hips and our groins. So plant your feet, have your feet about 5 or 6 inches from your butt. Cross the right leg over the left to make your figure 4. So inhale and exhale. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders. One hand goes through the hole. One hand goes around. Lift the foot that's on the ground and grab the shin of the free leg. Flex both feet. Head comes down. Reclining pigeon pose. And here we go. My head's in the wrong position. Tuck my chin down a little bit. Hanging out here, just hanging out. Release from that other side. Across the leg. Come up. Lift the foot. Come and grab the shin. And come on back. Flex the feet. Oh. Hang out. Just breathe through the stretch. A few more seconds. And release out of that. Okay. Keep the left foot planted. Pull the right knee to the chest. And then just grab the shin just below the knee. Pull the knee as close as you can to that armpit. And flex the foot. Glute stretch. Release from that and get the other side. Tight side, tight side, tight side. And breathe. Put that foot back down. Open the knees wide, soles of the feet together. Lift the feet off the ground. Head, neck, and shoulders come off the ground. You reach the hands through inside the legs, inside the knees. Grab the feet, pull them in. Supine Baddha Konasana. Head comes back down. Now grab your head up. Grab the big toe with the pinky fingers. Not pinky fingers. The index finger and the middle finger. Your peace fingers. Open the legs wide. Okay, with your still bent knees. Happy baby. So pull down on the feet and rock side to side. Trying to drive your tailbone down using your lower back muscles in this pose. All right. Release out of that. Right. Plant the feet down again. Let's do some more hamstring stretching. Right leg to the sky. Flex the foot. Head, neck, and shoulders come off the ground. Walk up the leg. Pull the leg in close to you. Head down. Extend the opposite leg. Oh, feeling my hamstrings. I'm feeling it. I don't need any more. Woo-hoo, yes. All right. Plant that foot down. Bring the other leg in. Send it to the sky. And neck and shoulders off the ground. Walk the hands up the leg to wherever you can grab easily. Nice straight leg. Flex the foot. Head down. And then send the other leg long. Shoo. Tight, eat tight. Just breathe. All right. Release out to that. Plant both feet again. Let's do our posture exercise. So, take your mat and fold it over once. You have a nice comfortable spot for the back of your head. Right? If you have to shift around on your mat, do so. All right, so you have a double layer supporting the back of your head. Tilt your chin down, arms down to your side, then pull your low abs in and up to flatten out your lumbar curved spine. So your lower back is pressing into the mat. Now to count to 15, we're going to press the back of our head down into the mat. And this only works if your chin is tucked down slightly. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Press the head down into the mat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. So let the lumbar curve return to your spine. Do it one more time. So pull the low abs down and in. Flatten your low back onto the mat. Make sure your chin is slightly tucked. Let's start pushing our head into the mat. In 3, 2, 1. Push, right push. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep pushing. 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Send your legs out long. Undo your little mat fold, going into corpse pose. So separate your feet. Let your feet flop open to the side. Palms are facing up. Arms are about a 30 to 45 degree angle from your torso. Again, tuck the chin down. Close your eyes. And take 10 to 15 nice slow breaths in your Shavasana or corpse pose. Just breathe here. Keep breathing. About 5 more breaths. Just keep melting into the floor. On your next inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Reach through your fingertips and then flex your feet, reach through your heels, full body stretch. Exhale and just melt back to the ground. And inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, relax. One more time. Inhale. This time as you exhale, draw your knees to your chest. Roll over onto your right side, supporting your head on your bicep. Push your left hand into the ground and push yourself up to a seated position at the top of your mat. Then fold one leg in front of the other. The regular easy fold, sitting tall. All right, so you have the one leg in front of the other. Let's switch the front leg so your hips can stay even as you grow older. Sitting tall. All right. I was thinking of doing this last bit with the weights, but now we're finishing up. All right. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, bow forward. Thumbs to the eyebrow area. And say namaste. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me again today. Next week, we'll do something different with the yoga. I don't know yet, but we'll do something different. All right. See you next time.